back here with Fire Emblem Three Houses. We're about to take on the Paralog, the Silver Maiden, and take back Arion Road, the Fortress City. Hopefully, with a degree of success that is less than 0. Hopefully we do it. We are a little under-leveled for it, but we've been over-leveled for a lot of other stuff we've been doing. I mean, there are a lot of 41s in our party, and it's probably gonna be fine. Just note about the last time we were at the monastery, I missed 2 conversations. Felix was hanging out in the goddess's terrace, star terrace thing, and he was talking about how things that he inherited from Rodrigue, but he also said that he inherited his responsibility of bringing Demeter to the throne, so that was a nice and interesting bit from Felix. And then I missed a conversation from some merchant down in the market who was like, we can't go with you, but you'll be in our hearts, which I thought was also quite kind. You lazy bastard. Other points. Dimitri got his mastery for Great Lord, which got him a class art that a combat art that I do not recall the name of. It's still in Japanese. Son of a bitch. Well, in that case, before I restart it, I'll just go through all the stuff that we got. I think this was after last episode. So, Lance to D for Manuela, Sword to B for Gilbert, Authority to C for Felix. I answered the question with the parent. Oh, here it is. Nothing relaxes me more than fishing, but I don't always have time for the occasion. Which activity could I do to give me the sense of fishing when I cannot visit the pond? Paint a picture of the fishing, write something about fishing, a poem, I guess, or sculpt a thing out of wood. And I'm pretty sure I would have said write because he's into writing fables. I had her try it now with her new Lance ability, Bow Knight, and she got it. That was cool of her. And Seth got Wyvern Lord, got some res, fine. Dimitri was close to getting Grand Lord, and then he got it eventually. I leveled up. Sylvain leveled up, which I have 2 pictures of for some reason. Gilbert leveled up. Ash leveled up. Ingrid leveled up. Oh, that was Seth. Seth leveled up. Felix leveled up. He got flying A. Plus, put Dimitri back into Sniper because he got the thing. Stu leveled up. Mercedes leveled up. He got Authority A. She leveled up. She leveled up. He leveled up. He leveled up. Horse to C. Flying to B. He got finally Alert Stance. Oh yes, I gave him the poultry and carrots because I found them and or bought them. Got 300 more points of renown and money. Axe to A+ for me, I guess. Heavy armor to B for him. Sword to A for her. Lance to B for her. That gets this stuff. Level for her. Level for her. I was shifting around some battalions. She got a level for a battalion. He got a level. Her battalion got a level. He got a level. He got a level. He got a sword. He got the sword skill. She got a battalion level. She got a battalion level. She got a battalion level. She got a level. This is Breath of the Wild. Now you're all up to date. I said to Japanese partially just for a change of pace, but also because I was using it to practice reading in French, so if they just said the words in English, then it wouldn't help. Sorry, forgot all about that.
What's more exciting than a new child?
There you go, Dimitri. So I don't know what came over you. Started speaking the language of the ancients. And I did that just so I could see, Paraceline. After attacking, your unit moves back 1 space, exclusive to the Great Lord, and it's a super powerful lance move. But since I've got him all in bow and everything, and he doesn't get Hunter's Volley without Sniper, I'm gonna move him back there.
Different, but promising.
Indeed. I'm just gonna cycle through all the things. I don't know if I changed any of the abilities in between last time and now. I might have done. Now you can see the new ones. How ain't it incredible? The way we have new skills. Wait, I didn't give you Alert Stance. But why not? The hell would I want that bow prowess over Alert Stance? What a hell? Because Alert Stance plus Staunch Shield, right? If he waits, he gets +4 defense and +15 avoidance. If he just stands still, this man will be indestructible. Ah, yes, and note the final is that it was very kindly commented to me that Flame and Mawa don't actually have an ending. It's not the way that every S support has one. I mean, the only other ending that Manuela could get with our current party would be, well, I was gonna say me, but I don't actually, you're not allowed to do S if you are a human. For reasons unbeknownst to us all, will be Sedith. So in the interest of getting everyone, or some paired endings where possible, just because they're interesting, I'm gonna try and rejig from Sedith and Ingrid to Sedith and Moa. And who knows where Flame's gonna end up? Maybe that means with Dimitri or Felix if they have an end. I'm assuming they have endings. I don't really know. For most of it, I'm like content to let the chips fall where they may, sort of thing. Though I'll try and shenaniganize that one a little more because she doesn't apparently have any other endings with people I can have here. My recollection is that her solo ending isn't that sad. It's something like, she didn't get married like she wanted, but she kept teaching and she came to care for a bunch of kids at an orphanage somewhere or something like that, and then that was as fulfilling as any life she could have or whatever. And it's sweet and stuff. Which is like, wasn't there a trouble she put in one of the boxes about that? She's like, I'm never gonna find true love, and then the correct response that made her happy was, that's fine. There will be people who care about you anyway, and sometimes that's just as good. That doesn't sound very inspiring, does it? Anyways, yes, thanks, you can leave. I also permit this as your tactician. Hi. Was the report worrying?
Not really. I There's just a problem I must now clean up.
Oh,
Do you know
in the
of
murdery way?
It is a fortress that also goes by the name of the Silver Maiden.
I do now. This is the first I'm hearing of it.
Is that so? Aryan Road is a fortress city, lauded as the
It
strongest
is a fortress
in the
city.
kingdom.
Cool.
The land around Aryan Road was once entrusted to Count Rowe.
Yeah.
Returned to the Empire, the Silver Maiden went with him.
Ooh.
Now, one after another, the lords of each region are leaving the Empire at the call of the Eastern Lords. But I am sure the Empire has no plans to relinquish the fortress city,
Right.
given its strategic position on the front lines of their war with the kingdom.
Right next to the river and all, you can get some good fishing there.
Unless we can take back Aryan Road, the kingdom will continually be attacked at its weakest points.
Mm.
I was thinking that we need to deal with it soon, and that we need to investigate the status of the enemy's force,
But there's no time, we're gonna just rush it right now. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so. We confirmed that troops departed the Imperial capital, headed for Aryan Road.
More? Wait a minute, so you're saying we're gonna be there while they're sending more troops?
If they are followed by a second and third batch of reinforcements, then the difficulty of taking back Aryan Road will increase exponentially.
So we have to go like now is what you mean.
But that does not mean we are entirely without recourse. I am just at a loss as to when the soldiers will arrive.
Let's go. We have not a moment to lose.
You never cease to amaze. Your answers always bring me joy.
Oh, Dimitri. We're just gonna kill some people. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay, let's gather everyone immediately. We'll begin the war council for the departing troops.
Yes, good shout. And who shall those departing troops be, I wonder? I might not go with all the lowest levels this time. I might go with best suitable for taking back a fortress city. We're probably going to want Flane and Ingrid for that high magic damage because I'm expecting a lot of very tanky knights. Well, I guess that is, what's the point in speculating right now when we're about to see the map, damn it. Alright, here we are. When we were taking back... Gilbert, what are you doing here? When we were taking back, oh, isn't it so that if you don't recruit Manuela, this is her? Ooh, weird. I have a memory of her being here and then going after Dimitri. If you have her and Dimitri... Hanneman, no! If you and Dimitri, or if she fights Dimitri, she says something like, "Ma, you've gotten handsome in this time," and he says, "Well, then perhaps I should have brought a bouquet of flowers instead of the weapon that shall end your life." And it's like, okay, Dimitri, calm it a bit. I bet she has dialogue for Hanneman on this side of things. Oh, it's gonna be so sad. But I understand why he would join them, considering he's got all that. He dislikes how the crest system disadvantages lower class people. Which is a noble thing to dislike, and thus it makes plenty of sense that he would be all on board with Edelgard's regime. Good man. Okay, so yes, a lot of armed people here. What are our conditions? Defeat the enemy commander, which is just Hubert. Oh, I don't even have to go near Hanneman. I could say I could keep Hanneman alive. Oh, I kind of wanna. I do want to see her dialogue with him. Okay, you know what I'm literally gonna do? I'm literally gonna bring Felix, start the mission, stride both Felix and Manuela, have her run over here. Felix dances her, and then she runs over here and hits Hanneman just so I can see their dialogue. Go over there and fight your best friend.
Good assist.
Good assist. How do you do, old friend?
For the sake of Edelgard, I shall take the liberty of helping.
Oh, they don't actually have unique dialogue. That's not what I expected. Oh shit, she locality'd him. He was gonna die anyway, Manuela.
If I die for this new empire, then I have no regrets.
Damn. I thought for sure they'd have had some.
Hanneman. That should take care of the traps.
That's messed up. Aw. I wasn't gonna keep that anyways, because that was tactically not a thing to do. That's a shame they don't have any. I mean, it would be cool. But it's a big game, I get it. They didn't necessarily think of everything. Since I've rambled for a lot at the beginning of this mission, and this is already gonna be like a really tricky mission if we do decide to take everyone out, I'm gonna decide to not take everyone out. I'm gonna try and rush Hubert a bit here. Also, since we're a little underleveled, although it seems like we were able to put in some work here. Who are we bringing? So Dimi and Bile have to go, which is fine because they're lower levels anyways. We could probably manage without Felix, actually. And you know what? I might bring up our low level people in that case because we could handle it, probably. All right, so everyone here is 39 or 40, and then everyone else is 41. In that case, Gilbert is... Oh, wow, Gilbert is really the highest level and experience of us all right now. I guess because his ward gives him a lot of XP. And I'll bring Gilbert with Dimitri because they still have one more support level they need. And I apparently forgot to replenish battalions. And fix up weapons. Man, I forgot to do a lot of stuff.
It seems we are just in time. Any later and Aryan Road may have been
Oh,
lost.
I wouldn't be so sure yet, boyo, with your slick hair that covers half of your vision.
Her Majesty was right to send me here.
Hubert, So, you have come here in command of extra troops from the Imperial capital. I had hoped to take the fort while it was poorly defended, but now...
Hey, it's not their third wave of reinforcements anyway. It's only their second, so we should really be counting our blessings.
Well, there is nothing to be done. We must defeat him, and then take Aryan.
Let's do it!
Traps have been set throughout Aryan Road to repel invaders who make it inside.
Yes.
If I remember correctly, there should be devices somewhere that let you deactivate the traps.
However,
Aryan Road has been in Imperial hands for a while now. They may have changed how things work.
right, okay, so you're saying the lever that's right beside us probably isn't precisely the thing that will help us.
But there's no point in dawdling. Let's just make a point to disable any devices we come across.
Good call. Oh, they're gonna highlight them for us too. Now I'm really confident this won't help. All right, cool. So we're actually not immediately in the range of everyone. I'm gonna have to go over here and pick this lock because Ash runs really slowly, and he's the only other one who is capable. Our two mages are actually right here in front of these heavy armor people, so this is not a bad thing to do.
Onward.
Just have them both run up and do some spells. Fire, short, get it going. Yeah, one. Please dodge this. Oh, slick moves there, Flana buddy.
Child's play.
Out of my sight. Nice. And, oh, this is awesome, actually, because I can have Ingrid blizzard this one, and they might miss this. If they don't, it'll be...
Too slow.
You're too slow. That was your issue the whole time.
It is done. Onward.
And now this one will hit her... Oh, wait a minute. At first, I thought that was cool, because then she'll be able to retaliate and take this one out next turn, but now I'm thinking that if she does and kills them, then this one's going to run right up and do the same thing, and she will die. Something I like to avoid, and it's kind of rough, because I can't really pull her away without a rescue. And rescue is the... Oh, and she's also being attacked by this one. Oh yeah, big time. We need to rethink this one. Shiggity. Get yourself out of there, why don't ya? With Gronder, I had like zero confidence that I'd be able to non-lethal some of her old friends, but here I feel like we can probably avoid Hanneman if I'm thinking about it with my brain. All right, let's launch a few arrows here because lethality could always happen, but it didn't. Even still. Nice initial damage there. On an armored knight too, with a bow. Her stats are very like middle of the road across the board, but her ending combat abilities are very sturdy. Oh my god, with the accuracy ring, the hit plus 15 from here, the hit plus 20 from here, her accuracy is amazing. I wonder what you get for max bow knight. Oh, I can't wait. Her to max bow knight and me to max wyvern lord are the only two we have yet to do. So in the interest of morality and time, I'd like to avoid getting as many. We don't need to like kill absolutely everyone here. There are a lot of people. I'd say we do our best to just sort of cleave down the sort of center middle here. It sort of seems like I can't imagine why we would ever be incentivized to go to this side of the field. It could just be that it's for like a different story mission in another route. That all this is here, or if you really wanted to get the traps gone, but you just walk over them. Just go somewhere else.
What's the plan?
Regrettably, with all the stairs, this does slow down a lot of our mounted units. Protection of 43, 52, 52, 53, 53. Okay, so it's not super safe to put you here. I kind of wish I'd been getting the root vegetables more soonly for Annette's sake here. But that's all right. She's still a pretty reliable tank with the Dusker soldiers and all. Oh my god, she can hit from here with the bolt axe. Hell yeah, do that. Hell yeah! Crit with this. That's one of like my favorite crits in the whole animations in the whole game.
Perfection.
That plus, I didn't even notice it while we were playing, but when Edelgard critted me that one time at Gronder Field, she pulled the old Fire Emblem Gaiden and she threw the shield up in the air before going for the axe hit, and I didn't even notice while I was playing, but it was super cool to play it back. And Sniper Dimi does not run as far as Great Lord Dimi, but he can do bow stuff, which is great. All right, who's gonna come after us? They're sending more people in. Okay, I got it.
Surprise reinforcements. We must defeat them.
Must we? All we gotta do is take out the commander. That was just one person on a horse. I don't think it's that big of a deal. All right, to do what's in there? Please be a perma buff of some kind. Umbral Seal. All right. So if I go tearing down here, I can put in some work with the training axe here. I don't know if I'm able to move away after this. I probably should attack the closer one. That's fine, because our magic people will be able to attack from range anyway. Regrettably, you're not up the stairs yet, so that's going to take a toll on your approach. And Ingrid can't really get that far, but she can physic me. Now they're both going after Annette instead of me, which is preferable. Sylvain will be able to put a little bit of magic out here. Can you fully take down with a Bourguignon? No. Is there anyone that you can? Oh, hang on. Seraphim. Hell yeah. Okay, so throw a Seraphim out there.
You knew the odds.
Why did it do Bourguignon exactly? I could have sworn I hit Seraphim. Whatever. It's fine, I guess. They're going after me. I'll have you throw out a few more silver bow shots here. That one! Yeah, two! Wah! Nice stuff. And do this bolt axe again, because we have got plenty of uses of it. Oh, dear, you're going to be hurt by this in a way that I did not predict. Meaning we better take this out now. Annette, why don't you go do that, please?
Wow, thanks.
Sure. Wow, thanks. Lightning axe! Man, get more powerful by the second. 51, that's really good. And I'll just bring you, well, you get the silver bow on, because it's not that much slower and all. You'll be able to retaliate to this now. Zero shield is badass on you, and that does protects you from monster hits somewhat, doesn't it? One! Here we are. 39, just enough.
Stop here.
Halves monster damage, right. I didn't take note of that when we were doing taking back Ferdiad, but I figured it out while I was editing. I was like, why is he taking like no damage from this? I think we better have Sylvain tank this instead of Annette with his amazing dodge. And sure, Physic Mercy while you're coming, and Ash Physic the rest of Mercy. Considering that no one's rushing us, this seems like it's going to be a pretty chill mission the way it's laid out thus far. Manuela's dodge is pretty solid. Oh, sorry, Juju, I forgot about him all the way back here. I can fly out all the way over here. That would be kind of cool. Oh my god, that would send Hubert after me. What does he got? He's got bolting, is it? Meteor, right, okay. He only gets one? Okay, so I'll just put Ash over in the range of it soon once they can do so safely. Let me mark him so I don't accidentally... Oh, I could have easily made that stupid. Actually, would the other person can't go after Flame this way, so she can just tank this meteor hit this way. So do so. 40 damage. Oops. Not that. Ash then. Next time. Okay, yeah, he's slower than them, but his solid dodge and decent defenses help him out here. He did a bit of damage in response. Not all is lost, and we'll have an easy time taking these ones out this time. Just throw a silver bow shot because you can hit from everywhere because your bow range is like 4 with normal bows. And then pull a little retreaty woo. Dew is still far away. My apologies. Probably have him just take out some stuff by himself for the XP over here while he's going. Anyway, why don't you pull a bit of the lightning axe, bonk. I love how on all of her normal axe hits now in like normal axe combat arts, she's got a bit of a crit chance because of that little crit plus 10 we gave her. I hope when you get to S plus in axe, it gives you, I think when you, for the 3 main weapons, and maybe brawling as well, or maybe most attack things, when you get to the S plus rank, it gives you blank fair, so axe fair for instance, because then she could have axe fair as a class thing, and put axe fair here instead of, I don't know, H plus 5 or something. And then she would just be doing plus 10 to all hits with an axe, which would be dope as hell.
Just be careful.
I'm as careful as a creme brulee. Granavis, let's see it. I want to see it in action. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah! Oh, that's so dope.
Burn until we meet again.
Wow. What's his face is proud. The character who uses that in it. That was so pathetic. Camus, is it? Or Camus? I always called him Camus because I know the actual, like the philosopher Albert Camus is a thing, but I wasn't fond of the Fire Emblem character and how many times he ended my runs, so I called him Camus to distinguish him.
Leave it to me.
All right, Dimi, why don't you pull a bit of the old... Ooh, yeah, just one shot with Killer Bow. Nice! Yeah! Schwonk. Having a shield on you while you've got a bow looks really cool, I've decided.
So steadfast.
So steadfast. And Asha boy, why don't you throw a physic on someone random? And then since you can't really reach from there, he'll dance you up. You only get 4 squares though, so you're probably still not going to be able to reach. Unless Ingrid pulls a little bit of the drawback first. And here we go. Now he'll waste his only meteor on you. Oh wait, there are 2 people coming after you? Ah, there's a bow knight as well. Oh, that's fun. The range is just about the same. All right, in that case, wait till one of us will lure that bow knight. Probably have Annette do that next turn. The Dew would be an awesome choice, except that I was an idiot and left him all the way over there. We can always wait for him. This really does seem like they're giving us a chance to get a lot of XP here, but given we're near the end of the game, I don't think we need... I mean, like, we do need a lot of XP, but for the purposes of not making it like a 5-hour video of me just going around clearing this entire base while reinforcements come around, I'd like to keep things moving along a little. So the bow knight's going to come, like, right to here and then attack her, and then I think what I'll do is I'll pull back so that we can bring the bow knight up here so that we don't have to go down there and she doesn't have to fight all 3 of these people as well. Although, triggering this one might bring the other 2 as well. We'll figure something out. We got battalions up the bottom. Hold there. Skip that. All right, yeah. So a lot of people came down to harass Annette here. Okay. Okay, it would have been better if people were kind of farther along. What I will do is have Sylvain stride his friends around this area. And then kind of just back up a little. Because Mercy's got King of Lions core, so we definitely want to do something like that somewhere. Oh, would Mercy survive? Res 23. Attack with Meteor is 69, minus 23. 46. Now about speed. Well, he only gets 1 anyway, so whatever. Yes, she would survive. I mean, I could have done that earlier. Oh no, she had to survive the Bone Knight as well, which she wouldn't be able to do, right? Okay, yeah, this is perfect actually, because Dedu has assault charge, right? Whatever it's called. So he can do 4 in a row. So long as someone else takes this Bone Knight down, he can run up and do something cool like this. Oh, he doesn't have 4, I lied. I gave that to someone else. Oh, right, I gave him this for the crit. In that case, he better just put in work against one of the Bone Knights. And since this one's farther away, Shia Sword it. Yeah, here we go.
I suppose you thought defeating the troops outside the castle first would demoralize the ones within.
I'm just following the rules of the game that defeating the enemy commander is my objective.
Not such a bad idea, honestly. But you failed to account for me.
I did not. I may have failed to account for your crit, though. Oh no, he's got 2 more soldiers. I quiver with fear. So the sniper's going after Dedu here. This one goes after Dedu. This one goes after Mercy, as does this one, because we haven't given them any reason to not. What's my battalion? I've got assault troop. Oh, I should have definitely gone here then after we took down this one. Let me take this. Oh, I can't. Let me do Manuela first because she's farthest away. Oh, she can double. Oh, Parthia's lighter than Silverbow. Sweet. Double hit with that then, sure. A 1 or not. Yeah, 2 or a 1, I guess. Now should Ash be healing Annette here or what? How far can Felix go so I know who he's able to dance? Okay, so if I have Ingrid go here and pull some crazy magic stuff, I feel like I'm wasting her talents here because she could probably one-shot both of those cavalry units. How far can Dimitri go? Why don't I put him right in the middle here? I should try and keep everyone else out of Hubert's range, actually. Would you survive an attack from Hubert? Res of 12 is 69 minus 12 is 59, 57. You would not. Okay, this is one of the things where like, I have a lot of really powerful attackers here, and I've left a lot of very weak enemies. Why don't you just do a normal training axe here? This one's gone. So they're not harassing Mercy anymore, and we have a little bit more free space to walk. And now I feel like a Hunter's Volley wouldn't be a bad choice on you. Oh yeah, this is the stuff. 1, 2, second one be a crit, please. Thank you.
On to the next battle.
Here we are.
I'm counting on you.
As are we all. Oh, I've got a good battalion. Well, not less important than good battalion, but I've got good charisma. 53. Wow. 1, 2. I got 8, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that's not fun. So I don't want to be there. So then I get hit by meteor. So basically, we just need these 2 toasted, though. So in theory, I could actually have me do that, and then Flame rescue me, and then Dedu should be fine. Looks for me, as long as it actually happens. There we are. Oh, wait, I have lure, though, right? So that's going to bring one of them closer to Dimitri. Hey, look at that! I brought the Keel Wyvern Core up. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I have the Keel Wyvern Core, so there's no lure anymore. Right, I got to get a bit closer. All right, she can rescue from here, me from here, because I'm flying, so she can just bring me up onto a wall where she couldn't with other people. Cool. So still we have you attacking Dimitri. He'll probably be fine with that. What's your crit? Just so I know. 38. Oh, yikes. 21 plus... So you have a 7% chance to crit. You know, I don't actually like that very much. Ooh, Ash would also survive hit from Meteor, right? Oh, no, wait. 45. 69 minus 37. 32. He actually would. Okay, so what I can do then is have him pull Manuela back. So he's in the range of this now. It's probably going to go after... Or she's still going... He's still going after Mercy, right? Okay, and now that that space is clear, you can dance Flame, who can summon Dimitri out of that range so that he doesn't... we don't risk that crit, even though it's very small risk. Just to minimize the amount of death that could possibly befall us this turn. Cool. And actually, while you're at it, why don't you just throw on this person, because I don't like their crit chance or the fact that they have Fortify. Zap! Yeah.
I aim
Well done.
for greatness.
Orient Road is a crucial asset to the Empire. You will not pry from our grasp.
But we will try. Ow! God damn, man. What's the deal with throwing a rock at my face? That's rude. That not only is it rude, I didn't like it. Ah! Oh god. Oh, I forgot that Ashaya sword takes place even if people are just hitting you. Youch. All right, with a well-placed stride or two here, we should be able to take down Hubert. Or not. Wait, hang on. Oh, he doesn't have meteor now, so we'll be able to approach in this next turn without... it won't be too big of a deal. I think we have need of Mercy's battalion again. You have 2 uses of it, right? Cool. So as long as we got to get you up there where all the people are, so we can just go like BAM, take them all out. And so since I can run this far with his amazing movement, why don't you take this person down right now? Can you do it with any magic? Bourguignon, do it. It's a renewable resource. Much more renewable than the legendary weapon anyway. I think we better heal Mercy of the two. Not that she's super survivable anyway. Oh, I just used Ash and Sylvain. So I've got no one to gambit me in the event that I could potentially go try and take down Hubert. How much does Stride do? It's movement +5. So I can right now go here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, and I've got a killer axe, right? And the Creator Sword. We could take it down this very turn, couldn't we? I'm gonna in that case have you draw back, just because I want to get people to get a little XP on their way here. Gambit this. Oh, nice. So you didn't have poor chances to hit. I didn't even really take that into consideration. I could have given to do a bow, and that would have been better, because you two are best friends. Now I'm gonna have Felix dance up Ash, who will go Gambit. Oh, I guess just these two. Well, since Dimitri won't be able to reach anyone, I'm gonna move him here just so that Ash can hit the Stride on him, because that will also hit our mounted people there. Cool. So now everyone gets a bit of an advance here. Excalibur, why not? Let's be a little extra, because the mission's about to be over. And it still took a long time, because it's just a big place. Hell yeah, let's go all in, just assume that I win this turn. Lightning axe, lightning axe! Oh yeah! Ow. Silver bow! Thunk. Oh wait, you're not allowed to do it back to me? That's not, hey! Just jump my horse to the side to avoid that arrow.
Doesn't faze me.
No respect these people. But also I have no respect for the rules of the game, because I'm just running over here and oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. We haven't done it very much in this file because I've been like really conscious about getting lots of takedowns and experience in the missions to get so that we didn't fall behind in levels, but I need one where we just rush to the end and game it. And this is that one. I don't have a 100% chance to hit here. If I miss this is going to be really sad. Hey Hubert.
And now here. You certainly have a talent for getting in our way.
You know, I could say the same about Thouist. And you know what also wasn't cool? I did not appreciate you throwing a rock at Mercedes' head. I figured you should know that before I sublime heaven your ass with a crit! What is that, 174? Yeah!
That's as far as I go. I'll withdraw. For now.
Man, this dude takes hits like a truck, I swear. He'll just be like, oh god! This is a lance going right through me. I better run away, guys. You guys have got this, right? That was the commander, eh?
If Hubert is gone, then I see no reason to remain. Time to go.
That's right. You get to safety, Hanneman. Maybe we'll find some asylum for you.
This is it.
After the war's all over and all. And for all of you in this fortress, by the way, we don't have to fight anymore. Hubert's gone. You guys can chill and join our side. It's A-okay with me.
We failed to get Hubert, but at least we have recaptured Aryan Road.
Yeah, we failed to get Hubert is like the subtitle for this entire run.
Let's clean up the wreckage and return to Garrick Mach.
Yeah.
Well done, everyone. The day is ours.
Rah, rah, rah. Turn 7. How about that? Well done, Dimitri. Really? He took down like one person? No, I guess he was doing the good works. And battalion, Blue Lion Knights. Oh, we've already got one of those, haven't we? How you feeling, Dimi?
Oh, it's you.
Sleepy, apparently. Are you tired?
I think all of this work is just catching up with me. Just pretend that yawn never happened.
I don't think I can do that, Your Majesty.
By the way, I wanted to thank you for your help with the Aryan Road campaign the other day. You were exceptional.
Well, who was the MVP?
Your leadership was key in taking back Aryan Road safely.
Okay. We all contributed.
Indeed. Everyone gave their all for victory. I am always being saved by those around me, it seems.
Well, that's as it should be. We should all count ourselves that way.
It seems that after taking back Aryan Road, many things are changing within the kingdom.
Is that right? Does that mean we have more sweet shops available to our army? Asking for Annette, obviously.
Specifically, the lesser lords of the lands surrounding Aryan Road have pledged vassalage to the kingdom.
Oh, dope!
The knights they possess may now be added to the kingdom's army.
What a fabulous bolstering it is.
And if that happens, I would like to leave them in your capable hands.
Oh, that's why I got that battalion. So I can sell them and it's fine, right? I'm allowed to do that?
Also, my apologies. Here I am, simply throwing one report after another at you.
Not to worry, I'm sure people have been doing the same to you, which is why you have all this information. Aren't you overdoing it?
Perhaps. It is certainly true that I have been stuck in my quarters lately, dealing with more official business and other such tasks than ever before.
Yeah. I mean, you did leave it unattended for like, well, I guess 6 years-ish now. Doesn't have to happen all at once, though.
But that is something I have been putting off for far too long. Though it is exhausting, Filling in the blanks of 5 years and several months must be done. I am going to tackle them all, one at a time. That is one small part of my atonement.
And what a grand job you're doing now. And you're involving me. It's so fun.
So, Professor, I have been doing all of the talking, but I assume you came here for a reason.
Just to get a picture of you yawning. I intend to steal you away to the victory celebration.
Steal me away? That seems rather unnecessary.
No. Everyone put a bag over his head and bind his hands. You're gonna enjoy yourself whether you like it or not!
A victory celebration, you say? You know, this reminds me of that time I dragged you to the dining hall. Do you recall?
I remember. There were significantly less bags over the head at that point. When was that?
It was after the mock battle between the houses. That was 5 years ago, so I suppose it is only natural that you have forgotten.
Yeah, forgive me. I did die in between then and now, and that does sort of put things in perspective. You don't remember every meal after that.
We had just finished our mission, and we were invited to join in the celebration. You know, every once in a while, I do long to be part of the group as well.
Hence why we're bringing you there now. Not to worry, you are part of the group.
But do you think that it is really acceptable for someone like me to quietly join in the merriment?
I mean, it's better than if you loudly joined in the merriment, just kicked down the door and were like, "Hey guys, I've got one eye, and it sees food!" That would be pretty obnoxious. Don't do that. Quietly joining is much chiller. Everyone's waiting for you.
You really think so? Well, if you insist.
I do.
Thank you, Professor. Now then, let's go. Together.
Yay, verily. Hell yeah, dude. That's so sweet. Those are like my favorite scenes in this entire game of any fruits. They're like just the scenes of Dimitri being like, I love everyone, but I feel bad, and everyone else being like, it's okay. And they just like, and then things are kind of nice. So it looks like next episode we're going to be taking back old Deirdre, the aquatic capital, which I believe is also, I've probably mentioned this already, that's also a reference to genealogy, right? I don't know how to pronounce it, but the woman from the forest, Deirdre? That's how it's spelled. I don't know how it's said. I'm gonna replenish my battalions first. And as for weapons, I mean, we weren't there for very long, so there aren't many repairs that really need undertaking. I guess a few legend weapons could be brought back up. The thing about the aquatic capital is it's easy to get cornered there because there are a lot of sort of weird, twisty turns and angles, meaning if I'm gonna put Dedu anywhere with a sword, I gotta be sure it's not gonna break. So I think I'll repair both of his, actually. The training sword probably wasn't gonna be an issue, but it's fine. I haven't used your axe of Akumdasar in a while. Keel axe can go up. Your silver bow could take a bump up as well. And my sublime creator sword, it's just emerald steel, and we've got so much of that. Oh my god, we have no money now. I wasn't even looking at my money when I was repairing all that. A few bullions we could sell. Oh right, in this Verona here, I didn't use on anyone. Res, so let's give that to Ash. Ingrid's got a not full elixir. Why is that? Ooh, and there's a support. Actually, let's do this. Yeah, we've got time to do this now before the Deirdre campaign, and that's probably going to take a bit of time. So let's do these before this mission, this episode ends. It's Demeter and Annette, and then Demeter and Gilbert, I think. Let's do Demeter and Gilbert first. Last time, Demeter kind of had a bit of an outburst at Gilbert, and it was a little scary.
And with sword in hand, no less. Hardly the appropriate attire for prayer.
I am not here to pray to the goddess. I am here to atone for my sins.
You're not about to kill either of the two people in this conversation, are you?
I see.
You are your father's reflection. He was never skilled at deception either.
I think that's an honorable attribute for a king, not lying.
Your demand that I take your life was sincere, no matter how you might pretend otherwise.
Okay, that's what he was saying when he said your deception was not your strong suit. I totally got confused last time. He's saying Dimitri had that huge outburst and then was all like, just kidding. but it wasn't actually just kidding. He was for real. Okay. I thought that seemed way too real for Dimitri of all people to just be like, never mind. So what are you gonna do here, Gilbert?
How astute of you. So, you think you can see right through me, do you?
I watched over you from the day you were born. And that is why it pains me so to do this. It is like taking the life of my own son.
I am sorry to burden you with this, but you have my gratitude. Now, make it quick.
This is, I mean, obviously this is not actually going to do it, but they both seem extremely serious about this.
Yes.
What, did he just cut his hair?
You really are a cruel man.
You believe death will bring an end to your torment? That is nothing but an act of cowardice.
He was literally just, he just brought him to the edge to test him, I guess, to see if he was actually prepared to go through with it.
No matter how difficult, no matter how painful, your duty to your people is to continue fighting.
This is interesting for Gilbert also, because he's like, when he felt guilty about things he'd messed up in the past, he was like, I'm gonna run away! And now he's chastising for Dimitri for essentially doing the same thing, saying, I'd rather just die.
Even if those who have died, the many whose lives I have taken, would rather see me dead?
Many pray for your death. However, there are far more who need you here, alive, in Fargus, in the monastery, in this army, and here, standing before you.
Your personal relationships too, my guy.
To serve you, to bear your torment alongside you. That, your highness, is my atonement.
Look at my hands.
They are shaking.
When I saw your sword swing before my eyes, for the first time, I did not wish to die. Many times I have felt that I cannot afford to die. But this was the first time I truly feared the prospect. Tell me, Gustav, is it really right for me to live?
It is, your highness. It truly is.
Thank you.
I definitely hadn't seen those before. That is whack. Just literally to the entire end of that chain, pleading to know if it is okay for him to be alive. That is such an absurdly bleak thought. I mean, but the end result doesn't. I mean, it's very bittersweet because that's not the kind of conversation you can take back, or the kind of literal demand he made of Gilbert that you can take back. I mean, that's a messed up thing to ask someone, but it did really seem like a product of his the implication there very much feels like there are people who kind of support him with that whole mental health thing he's got going on there. Moving on to that, but holy damn, let's have a talk with Annette. This is gonna be much nicer, I expect. And probably
Your
pretty
Highness, thank you for everything.
It's in the same spot. Dimitri just like when Annette gets up to him.
This is sudden. Why so formal? You are not about to tell me you intend to leave the army, are you?
Please don't. Oh my god.
Oh no, it's not that. I just had the chance to return to the capital on military business.
Yeah, we were all there.
It's really been a long time. Life's pretty hard there right now, but its old vitality seems to be returning bit by bit. If it wasn't for
nice.
you, I'm sure things wouldn't be looking so promising. So...
Come now, no need to exaggerate. Do not forget that I abandoned them and fled once as well.
You had no choice. If you had remained in the capital, you would have been killed.
It's a good point also. To say nothing of your demeanor after that, you did actually pretty properly have to leave.
If you keep thinking so dark and gloomy, you're gonna end up looking just like Father.
Yeesh. that has a bit of a different meaning given the scene we just saw, doesn't it?
Annette, you probably do not realize, but over those 5 years, I took many lives.
She probably doesn't realize. Excuse you? She's been palling around with you for 9 months while you did that very thing. I think she has a pretty good idea of what you've been up to.
I slaughtered generals and officials alike with brutality you would scarcely think a human was capable of. And as I have intensified my fight with the Empire, how many people have fallen in the capital? My hands are already dripping with blood. I cannot be forgiven.
You really are a lot more like Father than I am. Before Father
Well,
left
he
us,
raised
used to
him
say similar
arguably more than
things.
you. Probably shouldn't have said that.
I don't want you to end up like him. So, I've been thinking, when this war is over, I was wondering whether I could help you with your work. Of course, I don't know how much I'd be able to support a king.
I mean, you're pretty intelligent. I would think the answer is quite a bit.
What are you saying?
If I leave you to your own devices, you'll forget how to laugh. We can't have that. You won't be able to do what you have to do with such a miserable look on your face. So, if you'll have me, I'd like to stay by your side.
I like how Mercy and Ingrid basically said the same thing. Everyone's just like, Dimitri, I need to watch you, okay? After this war is over.
If you're sad or suffering, I'll just starve you until you muster a smile.
Starve me?
Hey, you weren't supposed to laugh at that part.
You did.
I thought a lot about this.
That's pretty concerning that you thought a lot about starving Dimitri.
Sorry, I could not help myself. Certainly with you around, I will not have any cause to frown.
Aw.
By all means, join me, Annette. And never lose that sweet smile of yours.
Yes, I promise.
That is the best. Is that all of Dimitri's supports done? So it is. Wow. What I wanted to close it off with. So how many undone supports do we have? I think it's maybe we're all at max. That's all of them in our party. So we are, that was our last support of the whole run. How exciting. Unless we recruit someone before then. I don't think there's anything else we can recruit at this point. Howdy freaking do. Was not expecting Gilbert and Dimitri's thing. I was expecting Dimitri to go up to him in the A support and be like, I'm sorry I said all that stuff last time. That was uncool of me, but instead he was just like, hey, Gilbert. And Gilbert was like, yep, you asked me to kill you, here I am. And Demeter was like, all right, let's do it. It was like, Jesus. Because at this point, this is where it feels like it's getting better for him, right? But that's always what it looks like from the outside, because especially someone as compassionate as Dimitri is, in his way. I'd say he's a compassionate soul. I mean, it's to do open, like outright says his compassion for the dead is what makes him, is what ails him. I mean, there's a compassion in all the characters to some point, but I'm just like, when I hesitated about calling him compassionate, I was just like, I was more like, is that his defining thing? But I think it kind of is. It is one of the things that closely defines him, I would have said. Anyways, for someone like of that personality, they don't want to bother. They don't want to like. They feel like, or he feels like he's already done enough damage by existing at this point, so he doesn't want to burden anyone with telling people that he's still, like, he's getting worse, mentally speaking. And so it looks like he's getting better, but then all at once like that, he's like he has a moment where he's like, I can't take it anymore, I need you to do this. And he's prepared to go through with it. Like he said, he at the end, then he says, that was the first time I was ever actually scared to die, because now he's feeling like his relationships and his responsibilities are catching up with him, and he feels like they actually have enough weight to keep him bound to this world, as opposed to the things that were binding him to death before. But even still, he was totally prepared. Like, he waited there and was ready for it, and called him Gilbert cruel when he didn't go through with it. So it's just sad that he, like everyone else, seemed to have be under the impression that he. Well, I shouldn't say that, because Annette obviously was able to tell that he needed some support still. That was what her conversation with him was just about, basically. And as I mentioned, many of them were about just like, Dimitri, we're here for you. Whereas like a lot of his A supports. So it's good that he has that with him, because I think that's what gave him the hesitation and made him finally fear the prospect of death, as he says. But it's just sad that he was still prepared for it, anyways, is my point. That's enough of that. Next video going up on the channel is I got together with a mate and played some more Smash. So it's another episode of Smash. If you want to see us clash and smash, then come around for that video, which is coming out. It's the next video that's coming out on the channel. And the next time we go back into Three Houses, we'll be heading over to Deirdre, saying hi to dear old Claude, who's hopefully still alive, and also isn't tricking us. A lot of things we hope there. So with that, thank you so very much for coming around. Admiral's gonna be out of here. Hopefully I'll see you around. Peace! No. I tried to jump. It didn't work so well. Okay, this is the only thing I got to do. I've got to block everything and then just beat the shit out of him. Oh god, it's 1 damage!